this very important afternoon, where we will highlight the role of research and focus on the strengthening of research and policy making in life science. But first of all, I would like to say a few words as a governor about the Stockholm County and the challenges we are facing in this region in regard to the topics of this afternoon. The Stockholm region is ranked as the most knowledge-intensive region outside the US. The region has several strengths and also weaknesses that I also will get back to in a moment, that can explain why Stockholm is considered to be a competitive and innovative region. The 26 local authorities in the Stockholm region have 19 higher education institutions. Among them, the 3 leading universities, Stockholm University, the Royal Institute of Technology, and the Karolinska Institute, the latter ranked as one of the absolute top medical universities in Europe. Also, there are a number of strong research institutions and internationally competitive clusters in the region. ICT, clean technology, and not the least, life science are all very important sectors for research and business development. Sweden is historically one of the leading countries when measuring R&D expenditure in relation to GDP. Notably, a large share of the Swedish R&D budget is invested in university research in comparison to other countries in the EU. The Stockholm region accounts for a considerable part of Swedish research. In general, you can say, every third startup company comes from Stockholm. 24,000 new companies last year. And the region accounts for 1/3 of the total R&D expenditure in Sweden. There is also a high density of many small research-based companies that play a crucial role when attracting international talent, investments, and capital to the region. For example, 45% of all research companies in Sweden with less than 10 employees are found in the Stockholm-Mälaren region. 45%. Research and innovation is both on the national and regional agenda today. The Swedish government has recently announced increased research investments in the budget bill for next year, where life science is described as one of the most important research fields in the future. For example, they invest in the Science for Life laboratory, will be one of the most important strategic research investments in Sweden and the Stockholm region. Later today, we will learn more about the Swedish National Innovation Strategy and the life science policies from a Swedish government perspective. But, as I mentioned earlier, the Stockholm region also faces major challenges. Increased global competition, calls for collaboration on the international as well as on the national and regional level. I would therefore like to share with you the newly adopted regional innovation strategy for the Stockholm region. In order to strengthen the innovative capacity and the attractiveness of the region, the most influential stakeholders, policymakers, and the universities have launched a strategy for the future. Stockholm is striving to be the world's most innovation-driven economy by 2025. In order to realize the vision, a number of action plans have to be implemented in, for instance, research and innovation infrastructure, innovation, procurement, and venture capital, to mention a few of them. But the key to success is also about multi-level governance and cooperation together with the national and the international level. Once again, I'm very happy to have you all here. And with those words, I would like to introduce the General Secretary of Research Sweden, Anna Nilsson Billefjärd. Thank you, and once again, welcome.